Okay, we've seen popular US rapper Lil Wayne has come out to say that he's a Nigerian, that his grandfather is an Igbo man. He says he's a Biafran, and in don't distance time, he's ready to come to the Biafran. He's ready to trace his forefathers' lineage. He said it's our time he come back to Nigeria. Most importantly, the Igbo land, his ancestral land. And then that we've seen Cardi B, Rihanna in time past come out to align themselves with the Biafrans. Do you think that they know that the Biafran race is now, the Biafran now is a reality, and at the same time, do you think that they feel that we saw what Ngozi Orabize did recently, establishing the the embassy there in Washington DC, and other world leaders talking about Biafra. Do you think that this is why they are aligning themselves now with Biafra?
Yes, that identity and the people works together. And we have gotten that identity, and we are Biafrans, and our language is Igbo. And if you see some of these popular billionaires, social billionaires in United States of America, identify themselves with Biafra struggle. That the Igbo people, they are from Igbo. They are their great. But that takes us back to the era of how come that over 12,000 sheep were taken from Africa, and inside that 12,000 sheep, you know what it means by a sheep, 1, 2, 3 to 12,000 to have carried blacks from Africa, Akabulan, that's the name. In South Africa, the name is Akabulan, to Europe, 12,000 sheep, and possibly inside that 12,000 sheep, it's been believed that most people are seen in America today and South America precisely are the Igbo people. There's no two ways about it. Because we have had majority of them from that states, black Americans, identifying that their great grand, maybe slavery, maybe whatever, Nigerian Biafra war, whatever it is that might have taken them to that place, that their fathers, either by commission or by omission, informed them that they are Igbos. That tells you so many of them like that. But the question on the lip of everybody, is it that the Biafra has become a reality and they will be part of that, a beautiful nation, the first Jewish black nation in Africa, and they want to be part of it, and they are coming out to say that this is the reality, and this is who we are, and that is what we are being told, and that is the truth. Look at the guy that's playing for Manchester United. A lot of Man U players, if you look at their background very well, they are all Igbos. Niggas with that attitude, go and check their history. Busta Rhymes and the rest of them, go and look at their history. They are all Igbos. Will Smith, go and look at them. Some of them have already started tracing. Look at the guy that was shouting there some time ago. My father is Igbo. I want to come back to Africa. I want to come back to Igbo land. I want to come back to Biafra. A white guy. I'm not talking about the person that developed .com. I'm not talking about the person that is leading the biggest submarine ship, military ship in the world now. It's Kelechi from Igbo land, from Abia State. So many of them like that. Scott, are we talking about Philip Emeagwali? Who will we mention? These are prominent Igbo sons and daughters. Are you talking about those who are in government in Canada? Are you talking about those who are in government in different parts of the world? In Australia, in Austria, everywhere. Just around the world, in Germany, France, China, everywhere you go. And we even learn that is already in contact, whether it is true or not, reportedly with Mikel Obi and Tejo Okocha, that will lead his, arrival in Biafran land. that will be the connecting point to take them around and possibly locate, where they actually come from. Whether they are from Abia, come any day, anytime. And this is a man who is popularly known as Lin Win, and he is called Win Michael Carter. That's his name. He has sold over 200 million copies, won Grammy Awards, one of the most recognized American rapper currently now, having influence of over 30 million people around the world, coming out to identify himself as an Igbo man, and that he is coming back to meet his people. That is greatly something that the Igbo nation must celebrate. We're not talking about Rihanna. We are not talking about Cardi B. We are not talking about Will Smith. We're not talking about, so many of them like that. These are top Igbo rappers. I'm not talking about, what is it called? Busta Rhymes.
That it was.
TJ Jakes. So many of them like that. I'm not talking about the guy that invented .com. He's an Igbo man. I'm not talking about Emma Wali. So many of them, Igbo greats in America, who are done extremely well and who are billionaires. They are coming. We are waiting for Beyonce to unveil herself too. I'm like, I'm not sure. Now, what you are going to get at the end of the day is actually going to shock you. It's going to shock you that Beyonce is an Igbo girl called Ada. A lot of them are changing their names. Yes, they change their names. Maybe because of the influence there, it was okay. But they knew inside themselves who they are. So, why the question a lot of people, when this news actually break about Lin Win, is that, how come suddenly now these powerful people, both the ones in UK, both the ones in Canada, Australia, are beginning, and these are people that are not hungry, that are well to do, that are ready to contribute. Imagine at the end of the day, the establishment and the recognition of the Biafran nation, and they are all said they are going to their own country, to the Igbo country, to the Biafran nation, and that there they wish to dwell. Every 85 million Igbos around the world should celebrate Emeka Odumewu Ojukwu, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Iba for resistance. We are not going to be lost tribe anymore. The world never wanted Israel to come into existence, but Israel resisted them. Biafra will resist them, and Biafra will come into existence. A higher reality has come. A higher nation. Yes, it surprised the world, and when you see Igbos doing extremely well in football, in music, in all ramifications, and all that, they begin to wonder, these are my brothers now. Are you not seeing Flavor? Are you not seeing Davido? Are you not seeing these guys? That's where I come from. That's what my grandmom told me. That's what my granddad told me. That's what my siblings are talking about. I'm an Igbo man. I'm going to the Biafran land, the land of the rising sun. A land where scraps are turned to machines. The son of the sun. The sons of the sun. So I want to say, whatever it is, the indigenous people, the world, in solidarity. Because when they said Biafra needed how many billions of dollars and pounds to kickstart, I keep on wondering, you don't know where this money is going to come from at the end of the day. But I can tell you, Rihanna alone is at the background. She is at the background. And from what we are hearing now, top American stars. Hey, yes, somebody mentioned Robert Kelly, that is an Igbo man too. Hey, This is coming. The world is going to celebrate. Both our enemies will be happy that Biafra came. Nigeria will be happy that Biafra came. Africa, Akabuland, will be happy that Biafra came. The black man will be happy that Biafra came. The God of heaven and earth will be happy that Biafra came. The angels will be happy that Biafra came. Humanity will rejoice at the presence of Biafra because it is divine, it is God-powered nation. It's not going to be done by any man. Nobody should take glory of the first Jewish black nation in Africa. The American government, the Israeli government, those are the people who are the background because they understand what is happening to the Igbo people in West Africa and how the Igbos have resisted conquest politically and otherwise. They went to war, fought, lost their generations to that war. But you can see the recovery. I've never seen in the United States of America where people are coming out on daily basis. People who will never believe that they have Igbo background and are coming out to tell you, a president of the American government, that this is who they are, and they not only saying that who they are, that they are going back to where they came from. That's what their grandfather and grandmother told them. So, bro, it is not a joke. It is in the news. It is everywhere. Those who reported it, someone Cardi B came to Lagos. And Nigerians are going, are you going to say that you are not aware that Cardi B came to Lagos? What did Cardi B say? He said her name is Chioma. It is coming. Those who you are looking as major global players in all ramifications, politically and otherwise, they begin to unveil their identity. You marvel that these are Igbos playing global, changing lives, transforming nations, bringing the will of God to humanity. That's what Biafra stands for. We are not going to involve in any form of conquest or colonization. Biafra wants peace and Biafra needed peace. Biafra needed sovereignty that a black man can be proud of for one day. There's no nation in Africa that a black man can look up to as a modern nation. And if you see the works of Igbos all over the world, both in Nigeria and beyond, you begin to marvel that really, when a nation like Biafra comes, will it look different from other African nations? It has been modeled already with 40 provinces. We have our embassy now in America. We have the EU command headquarters in Germany. We are not joking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa will be set free any moment from now. And I pray that these are the caliber of personalities around the world that we are going to be celebrating the freedom and recognition of Biafra